Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olsen, the Tolkien Professor, and I am very excited to be back with you guys at last. Here, I thought I was going to miss 1 week being down in Texas for Texmoot, which was awesome. And here I ended up missing 2 weeks because I was sick last week. So I am very glad to be back with you for lots of reasons. Very glad to be back with you today. So very good. Gryfflet he's been hanging out with the boar bathing, which is still a spectacle that it's kind of hard to get enough of, right? Especially the boar, who is still very, very much enjoying himself in his bathtub over there, which is just kind of too cute for words. But Gryfflet, it's time to tear yourself away from the spectacle of boar bathing and get back to work here. So thank you everyone for your well wishes. I received many well wishes for my health and recovery when I was sick last week, and I am definitely feeling better this week. I had some kind of one of these flus that is going around, and I was feverish for a while, and anyway, better now. So that's excellent. Anyway, so Gryfflet is trying to remember where he is. He is here in the fishing village, right? He was just, sent off by the Dung Bog elders, right? We had that council meeting in which everybody agreed that Gryfflet was a swell guy. And he's being sent off now to Durgor's, the fishing village down here, to see where he can help out down here. So things are good. Tekwin, what do you have to say? I see you're over here not helping out with cleaning boars, right? All right. Terrible news. Wait, what was the terrible news? I can't remember the terrible news. But with the reported kidnappings, the kidnappings. What about the kidnappings? Anyway, the abominations, right? Remember those? And now the attack on the pristine glade. Oh, that's the terrible news. The attack on the pristine glade. Right. Okay, I remember now. Saruman is clearly planning something terrible. We need to prepare to meet with the leaders of the Boar clan. Okay. Oh, we need to... That's kind of anticlimactic. Speak with me again after you gather your breath. We need to gather supplies. Oh, great. What? I have to gather my breath before we gather supply? I totally thought we were going to be setting off.
Have been destroyed.
Yeah.
I pray to the Ultimate
Okay.
God that we will not be next.
We have been here looking for signs of Saruman's plans for quite some time. We don't know what his end goal is. Taking over the world, isn't it? We now know the time of his attack seems imminent. Okay. All right, he's done worse things than you ever expected. We need to move upriver and warn the rest of the Boar clan resistance. The easiest way to get there will be by boat, down the river past Wolf's Cleft. Wait, what? Why are we going down the river in order to move upriver? I'm confused. So this is the same river that we were wading across down here. This is the farm up here, right? The farm where everybody got slaughtered and we met the poor widow whom we convinced to come back and then she got killed. So that's the same river now that's coming down here. And where's the rest of the Boar resistance? Is that up here? Those dudes up by the Abominations camp? So why are we going? Or the resistance up here at the Pristine Glade? I am not following your reasoning and its geographical ramifications here, Tekwin. I don't really, I don't get it. JJ, don't let me forget that particular lore question there. Okay, hang on. I got to sort this out, though. We must prepare for the trip. There are rumors that some of the clans are uniting and forming large forces. We cannot travel with a small group of people. There's a large amount of driftwood near the borders. We can make oars for the trip with... Okay, so we're going to take a large crew, huh? So we need to collect driftwood for oars. Okay. Where's the driftwood for ores? All over the place, apparently. According to the map, this place is just lousy with driftwood for ores. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So, JJ. His lore question is, what is my opinion of the Oxford comma? English question. All right. JJ, I have strong opinions about the Oxford comma. The Oxford comma is essential. Let me explain why the Oxford comma is essential. Or rather, let me explain why everybody who thinks the Oxford comma is not essential is misguided. There are many people who seem to be laboring under the delusion that by putting a comma and a conjunction before the final item in a list, you are being redundant in some sense, right? You are not being redundant in doing that, because the comma and the conjunction they not only do not duplicate the same action, they perform opposite actions in the sentence. Think about, what is the point of commas? What is the point of, why do commas exist? What is the purpose of the comma? And what commas exist for is to help me find more driftwood. What commas exist for is to separate things. Okay. The conjunctions, especially the conjunction and, is designed to connect things. So when you have a list of items, right, the conjunction connects them together, right? I am sorting scraps of pottery, carrying fragments of statue, and slaying random creatures. Like, that's my list of things, right? Backing away from the ancient bog slug. The and connects all those things together in the list, right? That's the job of the conjunction, is to connect things together. What is the job of the comma? Why do you have commas in between items in a list? Answer, in order to separate them, in order to show which are the separate items in the list. So you have to separate the last two. So when people leave out the last comma in the list, they are artificially joining the last two items on the list, as if the two of them are related more closely than everything else on the list, as if for some reason the last two items on the list don't need to be differentiated from each other while everything else in the list does, right? It's just a misunderstanding of what the comma is doing. Again, it's not optional. It's not redundant. It's performing a completely separate function. And so, yes, you must have the Oxford comma. It's like, in my opinion, Oxford comma is like one or two steps below Balrog wings, like in the sense that, in my opinion, it's not even really a debate. I don't even see what there is to debate about. And that, like, it seems to me that the people who debate about it are just kind of misunderstanding the whole punctuation thing. So anyway, that's my opinion of the Oxford comma. So yeah, Jesse D is giving examples of one of the classic comical examples of how a lack of the comma at the end can lead to miscommunication. Again, see, Jesse, people who argue against the Oxford comma say that just say that kind of thing is overblown, that kind of confusion doesn't really happen very often, and you have to carefully construct a sentence in order to generate that kind of confusion. But again, my point is that it doesn't matter, right? How likely confusion is to come about or not. There are lots of grammatical rules or punctuation use or something that you can deviate from and probably not generate massive confusion or misunderstanding. That's not the point, right? The point is, what is its purpose? What is its function? What is it designed to do? And let it do that thing. So that's the rule. Anyway, Tech One, I've collected driftwood, and it was exciting. And we talked about Oxford commas while we did it, so win-win. Oh, that's it? That's all. So driftwood is the only supply we need? Cool. All right, I prepared us well. Okay, if driftwood is good preparation, then we are ready. And with your strength, we will voyage onward and spread word of Saruman's evil ways. All right, armed with our, holding our driftwood in the air. This will be a hard trip, but we must do it for the safety of Dunland and the Avant-Luth. Agreed. Where are we going again? Down to Wolf's Cleft. Wait, why? I'm forgetting. I don't know. I'm not forgetting. I don't even understand. But it's okay. Maybe it will become clear. Let's just set off. And then we'll know. I am so ready to travel downriver in order to warn the people upriver. I'm sure it'll work.
To deliver crucial information to others who might stand against Isengard, the Boar clan comes across a great muster of Dunlendings. Rather than stand idly by, they attempt to hinder the army in Wolf's Cleft by destroying their siege engines.
Okay, so here we are. We friends of the Boar clan who are rebelling against Saruman. We're here to put a stop to things, and we've found that... Okay, look at this. Look at all of us. Here we are. Boar clan members and stuff. And we're finding... There's Gwyn! Okay, Gwyn, the eager in battle. And we're finding that there's a lot more other Dunlendings here than we thought, right? Oh. What's going on here? Who are you guys fighting? Who are these people? Oh, Dunlending sorcerers? That doesn't sound good. Do we know what clan? Are they Dragon Clan? Probably. We don't really know. Random berserkers? Okay. All right. All right, Gwyn, you're standing ready to help out. It's just, what, you're waiting for like a foe worthy of your... Oh, Harry, how about this one? Right? Will you attack her? Will you attack her? Right? Is she worth it? Did you get... No. No, you're just going to ignore her. Right? She's not worth your attention either? No. She can be superimposed upon you, and you're not going to... You're going to turn the other cheek. Gwyn, you have had a revolution in character. But hey, I appreciate character growth. That's fine. Okay. So, Gryfflet, however, is not going to turn his back. Okay. All right, Gryfflet. Let's go down and talk to people, having looked around here a little bit. But only a little bit. There's so much more to see. Who's this? Standing over here and looking disapproving. Hey there. What's wrong? What are you looking at? Disapprove of the whole army? Well, I can see your point of view. Are you guys practicing? Or are you fighting? I think you're practicing, because you're all on the same side. Right? Okay. Anyway, oh sorry, who's... Tekwin. There you are. Still kneeling. That's nice of you to speak to me on my level. Kind of like, you know, an adult kneeling down to talk to a child. So I can just talk to you face to face. It's kind of thoughtful. Okay.
We have little to say to your kind.
The horde is greater than you could have possibly imagined. You have defeated the forces holding the beach, but more will arrive soon. We are too small a force to do much against such a massive army. Let us talk to the elder. Yeah. It's true, you're not going to just rout these folks, because this looks like a big camp. But let's go talk to the elder. You and me. I mean, maybe now that I'm here, you're going to feel that, you know... Oh, wait, hang on. What are we to do? Much larger than we had anticipated. We are too few. We'll strike a blow so that we can... I never can read fast enough to keep up with your text bubbles. Hang on. I'm lagging behind you, Elder Dean. There are too many. Our only hope is to strike a blow so that they cannot stand with Isengard. But we are Boar Clan. There is no retreat. Pick your best 4 warriors. The rest of us will create a diversion like no other. Whoa. Pick your best 4 warriors? Really? I get to pick 4?
Leave us alone.
You will take the main force up the riverbank and attack the gates. I must fight through the chaos and destroy as much as I can. Okay, all right. You are few against an entire army, right? But we'll do all we can. Probably most of us will not survive. Do our part for the good of Dunland. Okay. All right. Some will help and heal. Okay, so, all right. I thought I was just going to have to pick 1. But cool. Okay, choose 4 warriors. I want a warrior. What do I have? Archers, herbalists. Is it a warden? No, that's a warrior. Okay. How do I pick him? Oh, yeah. I'm using him. All right, I I want a couple tanks. All right, Gludor. Yeah. I want this other... hang on. The herbalist. The warrior. Okay. Yoan. I'll take you. I choose you. Okay. And I want an herbalist. No, I want an archer first. All right, Brunach. Okay. Brunach, and then Leon. I want one herbalist too. All right, the 5 of us will be unstoppable. Oh yeah. We're looking good. And it's especially exciting that the tanks are glowing blue. That must mean they are especially effective tanks. I like it. All right, Gwyn.
We have little to say to your kind.
You've been holding the line. If the elders want us to attack, then we will. Oh, my people are already in combat here. Wait for our assault, otherwise there'll be too many guards. Okay, destroy the first siege engine and don't let the elder be defeated. Okay. Wait for our forces to move. Well, I was just standing here, minding my own business, when all of a sudden... Oh, wait, we march now! Okay! Men and women and hobbits, fight for the Boar clan! Fight for the Avant Luth! Fight for Dunland! Hooray! But I'm not supposed to go with you. I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Right? So we go this way? Because we're supposed to be doing other things. We're supposed to be destroying siege equipment, of which I detect some in this direction. So, okay. You guys do a good job. Attackers on the beach! Oh, you're warning the others? Should I stop you doing that? Hey there! Oh, yeah. Let's rush into battle. And now I can fight from behind against, like, those of you while my warriors tank. Look at how helpful they are. This is lovely. Okay, that's good. Strong work, people. Hey. Good job, team. Oh, hey. Oh, there's a powder keg. Destroy the first siege engine. I think we're on the cusp. Here we are. Boom! Oh, we set fire to the camp. Look out! Being attacked again. Okay. Yes. All right. We're good. What do we have to do next? Destroy the next siege engine further in the camp. How am I supposed to not let Elder Dan be defeated? I don't know. He's not even around. Oh, look at this. We set fire to all these things. This is great. We are a force of nature. We are agents of chaos. Okay. That's good. Okay, good job tanking, people. Wait, oh, there we are. Oh, I can't use that skill anymore. All right. Okay, I'm continually facing the wrong direction. Okay. Look at this. Woo! How about we not pass through the curtain of flames? How about we go around the curtain of flames? Which means we're going to have to go through this other group of people, I think. There we go. All right. Basic white hand banner. Not too much interesting to look at there. What are those bags hanging up? What is this? What is this? Are we smoking meat? Is this like a slow cook? Oh, never mind. Combat. Now is not the time to debate the culinary practices of the enemy Dunlendings. Now is the time for action. All right. Hey, I just completed... No, I just got the Urukai Slayer deed. All right. Okay. All right, our team is moving... Hey, look, it's another powder keg. So I think it's just about time to... Can I target somebody, please? Would that be helpful? Okay. Sorry, so I was going to do some, like, more lore talking during this, but turns out this requires a certain amount of concentration. Okay. All right, now you guys are doing a great job, team. All right, so let's blow it up. Boom! Oh, spreading flames all over the place. That's so satisfying. So now where are we going? Next set of siege engines. I guess this way? I see bad guys. Let's fight them. Oh, there's a big guy. I'll take you down. Oh, look, we're fighting them all at once. That's exhilarating. Can I get non-stunned, please? Maybe I should unstun myself. That might help. Can I do that? Okay. All right. Am I in any danger of death? I am not in any danger of death. Okay. All right, we're fighting. Oh, look at them ignoring me, just turning their backs on the burglar. Right? That's lovely. Okay. All right, team. We took them out both at once. That was very efficient of us. Okay, what? Oh, it was a forge, right? Okay, so here we have a forge. We've set fire to the forge, which is a little bit ironic. Are those people actually in flames while they're in combat? But they're not in combat anymore. Oh, here comes the reinforcements. Hey, look, everybody's ignoring me. You know, when I'm playing a guardian, I resent that, but I appreciate it as a burglar. That's kind of the whole strategy, right? So that's good. All right. I can barely even get a word in edgewise here, but that's fine. Okay, so are there more siege engines through here, do you think, guys? Let's see. We're looking. I spy siege engines. Let's charge this way. Hey there. Yeah. Come over here and meet my friends. They're a rough and tumble group, but we've been enjoying sowing chaos amongst your camp. Okay, where... Surely... Wait, hang on. Did you guys forget to leave out convenient kegs of gunpowder that will enable us to blow up... Oh, no, there they are. Okay. All right, hang on. I'm stunned. We're very stunned. I'm exceptionally stunned. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I'm a little less stunned here. Okay, good. That was not as impressive. Hey, we missed this one. Oh, but I guess it counts. I guess the fire will spread to the other one, presumably. So, all right, you warriors are doing such a great job that you really don't even need me. So maybe, ooh, there's a troll. I think we're getting there. This totally looks like progress. Don't let Elder Dan be defeated? But wasn't this a heroic last stand? I mean, he said we were mostly going to die, so, like, shouldn't it be something like, don't let Elder Dan be defeated except heroically? Like, don't let him, you know, die a disappointing death? Right? Ensure that he... Hey, look, we found more Boar Clan folks. All right, those are friendlies. That's great. There's not much to look at in the camp, though. I mean, I'm interested that they've built whole huts. I mean, it looks like, you know, oh, we got more siege engines to destroy. Hey, stop firing those. Who are you firing at? Are you firing at my friends? You shouldn't be doing that. I'm going to blow... Oh, hang on. No, I'm not. I better defeat you first, right? Okay. Oh, there's the powder keg over there. Great. Okay. Oh, here come my warrior friends. They're going to get you. While I blow up your siege equipment. Oh, I know, I can't do this in combat? Okay, come on, guys, hurry up. Finish him off over there. Oh, boy. Come on, get him. Get him. Thank you. Okay, all right, here we go. And... But don't stand on that powder keg, Brunok, honestly. Seriously, what... Where were you born and raised? Of all the places. Oh, I'd have a good view from here. Okay, talk to him quickly. Where'd he go? Is he up here? He's up here. Okay, here we go. Up the hill. Boar clan. Here they are. There he is! He wasn't defeated. Not that I think I had much control over that, but... Ooh. Is this the center? Have we taken down the whole camp? We have little time. Okay. Hey, we've been handling them. But I fear the nest is truly stirred now. We must hold out as long as we can. It has been an honor knowing you. May your name be heard in the songs of legends. Okay. Defeat the Dunlending siege captain and don't let the elder be defeated. Again, he and I seem to have different opinions about that. Is this the siege captain? It is. I can't attack him yet, though. All right. Day shall come again. We cannot get out. All right. Okay. Ooh, trolls. Watch out for the trolls. Mind the trolls. Okay, hang on. I'm coming over here. Gonna hit them in the backs of their mighty knees because their knees look comparatively mighty, and so therefore, uh-oh, he's facing me now. Oh, he's done. Okay, well, there's the elder. Oh, hang on. Who's over here? It's just a sorcerer. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll take care of you. And there's another sorcerer. Where's the elder? Oh, he's right here. Yeah. No, hang on. Come back here. I don't want to fight in the fire. Seriously, don't you guys have the sense you were born with? Can you think of a worse place to stand than that? All right. Here, let's stand in the midst of this wall of flame. Because who knows, that might turn out to be a good idea. Okay. What you really want to climb that hill, but shouldn't we come over here because the siege captain is in the battle? Oh, yes. Let's take him out. Oops. I'm disarmed or something. Okay. There we go. I am DPSing the siege captain. That's what I'm doing. Oh. Hang on. I think your rabble can come here and defeat us. Oh, well, you know, we're making the best go of it that we can. Oh, we're good? We're back into combat now? Just pausing for a little expository prose there. Okay. All right, I'm burning him down. He's down to 33. Oh, hang on. Stunned again. Here we go. Where's the elder? He's still running around trying to climb cliffs, futilely, but that's safer, frankly. I better stay alive. That seems like a plan. Uh-oh. Better run away, Gryfflet. Where's his support? Where'd my... Oh. Seriously. Where did all the other people go? Why are they... That was annoying. I had him. Oh, wait, can I win this posthumously? Take him out! Those of you who were trying to climb the stupid side cliffs instead of helping me like you were supposed to. Wait. He's down to... I had him burned almost all the way down. You can get him! Get him! Oh, one more hit! Do it. Yes! Okay, but I can't take him out. I can't talk to the guy. Oh well. No problem. Yeah, Jesse D, I have also finished certain instances posthumously, so I don't hold out. I don't give up, abandon hope on that. Where am I? Wow, I'm way up here? Good grief. Fine. Okay, we'll do that again. This time with lore questions. All right. I blame my squirrely... Where were my warriors? Where did they go? They went running off or herring off in all sorts of different directions, and they weren't even helping me. They failed me at the last. So, JJ says now we know how the walking tree felt. Yeah. Okay, where are we going? Why am I here amongst the beetles? I don't want to be amongst the beetles. I want to go this way. All right. I'm going the wrong way entirely. Okay, we'll go back to Wolf's Cleft. So, lore questions. Actually, before lore questions, announcements. Rather, I really wanted to make sure to emphasize to you guys. So, have you guys heard that we are... Hey, Kiriana, yep. All's well. Solo instance. Nothing to fear. Yeah, I'm here because I totally meant to be. This is part of the strategy. Anyway, yeah. So what I was saying was London Moot, right? So we are coming, our first conference in Europe. I'm so excited. So we're going to be on the 28th of April. I'm going to be, so at the end of April, I'm going to be over in the UK, and we are going to have Signum and Mythgard's first ever European event, London Moot, on the 28th of April. As I say, I hope that some of you will be able to join me over there. I've said this a couple other times in some of my other classes this week. I know there have been, there are a lot of you guys over in Europe who have been longtime, followers and supporters of the podcast and of Mythgard courses and our Lotra activities and all kinds of things. Just a huge part of our community. But I know that you guys are you guys have been very long suffering, right? Because so much of what I do, of my live stuff is, hang on, I'm going to turn down the volume because I don't need to hear people talk again. So much of the stuff that I do live is at wildly inappropriate times over in Europe, very Europe unfriendly. And I know this, but of course my hands are tied because, the live classes that I do, I'm really restricted by, the fact that it's my family time, right? So, when my, I am free from, doing stuff with my family and getting everything set here. So it's generally after my family's in bed that I'm able to do my classes. So, so like 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. have been my class times forever, and, but as I say, I realize how desperately inconvenient that is for Europeans. But you guys have been so faithful, and it's been great to be interacting with you guys. Sometimes asynchronously, sometimes in venues like this. That some of the few events that we do, in fact, hold during reasonable European times. Anyway, I am just excited to be able to get to connect with many of you as I can, and I promise that every single event we hold at London Moot, none of them will be scheduled for 3:30 in the morning. So anyway, I'm super excited for London Moot, and I do hope that many of you will be able to come. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be coming over, and I'm gonna give a talk. John Garth is coming, and he's gonna give a talk. We're having another special guest who's gonna be giving a Harry Potter talk. So it's gonna be a really, really neat event. The call for papers is up if you want to come and lead a discussion or give a paper. Lots of stuff that we can talk about. Then the call for papers is up. If you go to londonmoot.com, you can find both the registration as well as the call for papers and everything. Really, really cool stuff. Hologroy, I was kind of careful there in saying that nothing would be scheduled for 3 a.m. I can't promise that nothing will happen at 3 a.m. because that sometimes I do, of course, stay up that late. But yeah, nothing will start at 3 a.m. Nothing scheduled will be scheduled to start at 3 a.m. That's the most I can promise. But anyway, it should be really cool. So anyway, Marielle says I should schedule a really awesome panel streamed live at 3 a.m. Eastern time, just so that the folks over there in Europe can feel a little payback there that others are being forced to miss it. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how that would work. Of course, see, the problem is that would involve me getting up and doing something at like 8 a.m. Over there, and I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe that would happen, but I'm not big on 8 a.m. personally. So, but something like that might occur. Anyway, so that's one major thing that's happening. The other thing I just wanted to mention, as you will notice, and as I've been talking about at times, we've been expanding our regional gatherings. It's one of the main things that I'm really focused on building this year, and I'm really pumped at the two new events we've had so far. The one in the Midwest back in October, and Texmoot, which we just had, have been really awesome. And it's just everything that I had hoped for when we were setting up the regional gatherings. And so I am more and more excited to continue those as we move forward, to continue to expand those. So what we're already working on a couple other new ones. Of course, these are all going to be annual events. So we're going to be going back to the Midwest this fall. We're already definitely planning to be going back to Texas next year in January. We're building some other events also. We're working right now on one in the Southeast, which would be located in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm working on one in Southern California, which I'm hoping to happen in the summertime in July. I am also really I'm starting to work on one actually up here in New England where I live. That would be kind of good. I'm also thinking about expanding to a couple other places that I would really cities where I would really love to have a moot, but we don't yet have any contacts, and so and I really wanted to mention that what's really required in order for us to have these gatherings. Did I miss blowing something up? Did I blow up everything that needs to be blown up? I think so. Anyway, so yeah, in order for us to be able to hold a regional moot, it's really pretty simple. And all we need is a venue. We need ideally somebody to help us with contacting a local place. Usually, we tend to have these on college campuses. That's the easiest venue for us to use. So ideally somebody local who has some contacts or suggestions to help us find a venue is one thing that we need. And the other thing that we need is just basically somebody to be a local contact person, to be sort of on the ground there to help us with the logistics as we move forward. We have a team of folks who do a wonderful job of planning our events and helping support events. And as I say, these regional events are fairly straightforward and relatively simple to pull together. They can be, of course, they can get really complicated. People can end up being very ambitious in what they try to do and making them into bigger events, but they don't have to be. They can be quite simple. Anyway, the places where I'm really looking for help, where I would really love to bring a regional event if we found assistance, would be Toronto, San Francisco, Seattle, and I would love to come to either New Zealand or Australia, one or the other. So those are the four other places that I would really, over the course of this year or next year, I would like to really begin putting together events in those places. So if you live in or near one of those places, the Bay Area, I'm thinking Seattle specifically. I'd like to be in the Pacific Northwest, but I'm thinking specifically of Seattle because from Seattle we could draw people. It would be a relatively easy drive from Seattle, Portland, or Vancouver. So we'd be able to draw from all three cities if we were in Seattle, and I like that idea, sort of being able to bring in the whole Pacific Northwest there. Anyway, so that's what I would like to build. So again, if any of you happen to live around there and really like the idea of being able to help to bring one of our gatherings there, and I definitely would plan to come myself, and would love to meet you and work with you and everything. That would be really cool. So get in touch. Let me know. Send an email to info@signumu.org. And just our general info line, which you can find the address on our website, and we will follow up and help give you everything that you need in order to help us make this happen. We will work with you and show you stuff. So anyway, as I said, I am so excited about the regional events. It has been one of my favorite developments of 2017-2018 academic year so far. Just a wonderful, wonderful addition to what we've been doing, and I'm excited to see that continue and grow. So anyway, wanted to definitely extend that invitation, and hope that some of you might be interested in helping out with some of these things. Also, if you're in the area of one of the events that we already do, and would be interested in getting involved and being more connected with that'd be cool too. Would love to be able to, can always use more help with events like this. So, boom. Okay, massive battle. Time for the massive battle again. I think my problem was I went almost completely uninjured through all of the rest of the battle, and so I was kind of not even paying attention. All right. Okay. Let's do this. All right, team, stay with me now. Stay with me, team. Okay. All right, I'm going to concentrate now. Okay, enough with the stunning. All right. All right. That's good. We're sticking together like a family. I like to see that. All right, let's take out the troll. Boom. Boom. Come back here, troll. All right, good. We got both of the trolls. Okay, and my team is still here. There's the elder. Okay, they're attacking the siege. My warriors are attacking the siege captain this time. That's very good. Okay. All right, I think I should be able to DPS him a bit now. Hey, look, we're all concentrating our forces on him this time. Isn't that splendid? Nobody's herring off up the cliffs? I am so proud of you guys. Okay. This is looking better. Oh, stunned again. Okay, you got this, Gryfflet. Starting to take some damage. Took him out. Who do I have to talk to? Talk to the elder before I die? I can't target him. Are all my warriors dead? Okay, so it's just these two guys chasing me, huh? Okay. We can do this. Alright, I think you are up to these two guys, Gryfflet. Alright, no match. Oh yeah, got him. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Elder. I fought with honor. Okay, take your horse and ride away. Do not let the end of the Avant-Luth be for naught. You hope we have done enough. Quickly, someone must survive. Oh, man. Off we go, through the fire. I know, Sam, that steed was really calm. Whoa! I didn't see that. Oh, more explosions. Hey, this is great. We're blowing up the joint. Whew. Okay. Excellent. Well, no lasting damage, I guess. Hey, Gwyn made it. That's unexpected. I mean, that is to say, Gwyn, I figured you'd be... Whoa, that's a big army. Too bad I didn't get to look at this, like, big building a little bit more closely. Because it's really interesting, because I want to know what's holding the roof up. Because, seriously, that's an unlikely looking structure. Ungainly. Looks like an anthill. Wow. That's a big camp, Gwyn, but I think you and I could take them. Okay. All right. You knew I would see us through, huh? A crude wooden idol. Oh, well, I can't really equip it anyway. Dunbog Watcher's studded leggings. All right. Yeah, we're good. Burnished hauberk of the Dunland warlord? What does that look like? It's impressive sounding. Oh, strappy. Nah. Okay. Whew. All right. Hey, what? Yeah, but that's it? No follow-up quest? No vector quest? But Gwyn, now where do I go? What do I do? Help? What am I missing? Nothing. I don't have a single Dunland quest. I mean, other than going over to Talmethedros. Whoa. Wow. So, they're all dead? Don't get to tell anybody? Can we commemorate them in song? Where am I now, and what do I do? These are the kinds of things that Gryfflet wants to know. So I guess I finished in the Dunbog, but I didn't get a vector quest to anywhere. Ooh, so I'm down here in the Gap of Rohan map. That's cool and everything, but... Barnavan. Okay. So I don't get a vector quest, I just get... He's going to send me on a horse to somewhere? I don't even know where that is. Where's Barnavan? Ooh, up here. Hi there, Mr. Stablemaster. Okay. I've discovered Lower Barnavan. Oh, okay. All right. We're here. All right. So I guess I was sent over here. But I was just noticing... Hey, Gwillem, hang on a moment, because I was just noticing on my quest log that I'm still over level for this quest. Maybe I should go over to Talmethedros? Should I go to Talmethedros? Or should I continue doing... Because I'm working my way across, right? I finished Starkmore, did Trumdreng to start with, and then I did Predgwyn, and I'm all set over here. And then I did Starkmore, and then now I did Dunbog. Hang on. What about the kids? I still didn't rescue any kids kidnapped by a giant. What the heck? Where is I just was packed off out of the Dunbog, and I mean, I get it. Like, they had things to do, right? I mean, they were distracted by the fact that they were all getting slaughtered and fighting a noble battle to the death down in Wolf's Cleft and stuff, and that's great. But what happened to the dude? Is there... Where What happened to the kid that I was supposed to rescue? We did the auction, and I come back, and the guy's kid was taken by some giant and stuffed in a bag, and he was going... That's why I went to the Dunbog in the first place, was try to track the giant with his sack full of children, and I never found the giant with a sack full of children, and I don't know... Did I miss the giant with a... Is there a giant with a sack full of children hiding somewhere in the Dunbog that I didn't see? I never got any quests or hints towards... Anybody who can help me to resolve the unresolved story of the giant with the sack of children, I would be appreciative. There was like a reference to it, right? There was a hint at it, like children disappearing or something, just by the guys I was just talking to. But apparently, whatever, they don't care. So again, they have bigger things to do. I understand that. But anyway, so my question is: should I continue? Should I go back to? Should I go back to Galtrev from here, continue out to Talmathedros, and do the Talmathedros epic line? Or should I continue my way through, the rest of Dunland here, going area by area? I should do Talmathedros first. Should I? What sequence should I do Talmathedros? I need to go deal with Talmathedros to get the epic advanced. Okay, Deathman, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was beginning to get a bad feeling that I'm doing things out of sequence. I hate doing things out of sequence. So, okay. So, why don't you guys hold that thought down here? Hey, Kiriana, just about to leave. Actually, good to see you again, though. So I'm going to go back up to Galtrev, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay. But I am willing to interrupt my further pursuit of the epic quest line in order to go find any giants carrying sacks of children that we might find, because I feel that the Starkmore quest line, though it contains the awesome audition scene, which is absolutely lovely, it ended very disappointingly, very anticlimactically, and I can't have that. So, okay, let's see. No, Osgiliath is not where I want to go, nor Tubri. Avardin, no. Okay. I can go all sorts of places from here. Okay. First, though, I've needed to reforge one of my legendaries for forever. So let me just pop in here and reforge that while I'm here. And then I will head out to Talmathedros. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah, reforged that. Reforged the... If you reforge a reforged burglar's tools. Is that too much forging or what? Specialization, skill, critical buff duration. Okay. I have no idea what that even refers to, but it sounds like it's a good thing. And I know I'm not in blue line, so I'm not going to take the other one. Okay. Sneak movement speed. Yes. Though I don't have that one equipped, I believe. But still, that's my favorite legacy. Okay. Good. All right. Strong work, everybody. Let's go to Talmathedros. So there's no... Oh, come on. I hate that. Out. All right, so there's nobody... Yeah, there's just this one, which is the Talmathedros gate, which I can't get to. So I'll have to horse it. No problem. All right, let us head out. Mount up, Gryfflet. And let's head out towards Talmathedros. Lore question, Ethelod. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about Oxford Commons. What else is there to talk about? No, I'm kidding you. Yes, we can have a non-English grammar lore question as well today. Now, Jesse, you asked a lore question like ages ago, right? So hang on, I got some. Fairvenon is doing her faithful thing here. Okay, let's see. Got one from. Oh, goodness. We're all over the place. We got all kinds of lore questions today. All right. Ethelot had a question. Marielle has a question. Jesse had a question. Tony has a question. Okay. And Zach has a question. And Lady Elaine has a question. Elaine? Okay. I'll answer Lady Elaine's question first because it's easy. Lady Elaine says, "Hi, King Gil-galad, son of Fingon or Orodreth?" Answer: who knows? Gil-galad was a latecomer in Tolkien's conception. So Gil-galad was sort of retconned in. There was always like a king of the elves who was going to partner with the last king, like the Númenórean dude who escaped. Like the concept of the... Is this the right way? Am I going in the right direction? Vaguely. Because I don't want to head off towards the wolves. How do I get to the... Did I take a wrong turn? Is this the wrong gate? Where am I and what am I doing? I'll just go down this way. I missed the road somehow. So I'll just head cross country. And kite, folks. Because that's fun. Anyway. Okay. So, Gil-galad. So, the concept of Gil-galad entered with the idea of the Last Alliance. Like, he wasn't one of Tolkien's sort of original elf characters from the Legendarium. You know, there were several major characters who were major players from the beginning. Feanor, obviously, was like always the center of the story. Fingolfin, you know, was always there. You had other characters like Finrod and Turgon who were hugely important from the beginning. Other characters that kind of grew and developed, like Fingon was not a major character. It kind of became more important. Gil-galad was like never part of... Like, did you ever wonder why Gil-galad never plays a role in any of the stories of the First Age, right? Like, why doesn't he come up in any of the battles or anything like that? And the answer is because all of those stories were written before he was invented. He's a latecomer, right? But the Battle of the Last Alliance comes along, right? And so that's where Gil-galad comes from. Now you're Tolkien, and you have Gil-galad, the Elven King. Most of the other dudes are dead, right? You know, that the stories kill off almost all of the other elf warriors, you know, elf kings of old. So you want an elf king to be there for the Last Alliance, so you make up a new one, Gil-galad. It's all good. And now you're trying to integrate all this stuff because originally it was the connection was a little shaky. But anyway, now you want to bring all this stuff together. So you invent Gil-galad, and you figure out I got to connect him somehow to the genealogy. You know, I got to connect him to the other Noldor, but he changed his mind, basically. So both of the things that you suggest, Lady Elaine, were true at one point. That he was the son of Fingon, that he was the son of Orodreth. He has several different identities that come up at different times. So, you know, at the end of the day, son of Fingon is the one that makes the published Silmarillion, right? And they explain that he's like down living with Círdan, and that's why he's not involved in the rest of the stuff. But anyway, yeah. So again, the answer, both are true at different times. It's just one of the things. This is the lineage of Gil-galad is a small example. There are many other much larger examples, but the lineage of Gil-galad is a small example of why it's sad that Tolkien was never able to really finish like a definitive rewrite of the Silmarillion stuff when he was trying to finish it up. You know, when he was trying to rewrite stuff and bring everything together in the last decade of his life, there were a whole bunch of things that he wanted to change, a whole bunch of new ideas that he had that he wanted to kind of work out, and he just never really got the chance to do much of it, frankly. Most of the published Silmarillion, that is like most of the prose text of the published Silmarillion, was written long before. By 1937, he had written most of the Silmarillion that he was ever going to write, There was some stuff that he changed and did later. There were some things that he wrote later on. But the majority of the text in the published Silmarillion had been written by Tolkien by 1937 at the latest. And so therefore, the published Silmarillion is hard sometimes because Christopher Tolkien knows that his dad was going to change his mind and had changed his mind and was going to do things, and yet he hadn't written it up. So when Christopher comes to edit the text and to produce a version of the Silmarillion, he has to choose between, on the one hand, I've got the prose that my father actually wrote, and I've got the ideas that he conceived but didn't write. So what does Christopher, do? Does he either give the polished prose that his father wrote, but it doesn't contain all of his father's later ideas, or does he try to integrate the later ideas, which is going to mean writing large chunks of prose himself by Christopher? And in the end, he chose the former. And he integrated stuff. There's some places where he did just change some stuff and insert things and choose to stick stuff in to the published Silmarillion text, stuff that wasn't originally written by Tolkien back in the 30s, in order to try to reconcile and bring in some of the decisions that Tolkien had made later on. But it's a really, really tricky thing to do. Anyway, so that's the answer, is that all of the theories about Gil-galad are right. Okay. I helped Catron and Galtrav. Yeah, we threw axes in ponds. We set fire to wood. We had a grand old time up in Galtrav, and we're ready to cause some havoc here if that's what needs to happen. The old woman is always sending us help, but the help is almost never what we need. If you and these rangers are different, I will bring some of you to see Lubrennan, but I hope you do not expect aid from us. The people of the Falcon have their own problems. Aid would be nice. You will bring us to Tor Morva to speak with the Brennan, but you promised nothing else. Okay. Thanks for your great friendliness. All right.
Word reached us, even in Enedwaith, that the Falcon clan stood against Saruman. But will a common enemy serve to unite us as friends?
Truly a question to be asked, Talbot. So, okay, hang on, guys. If you wouldn't mind, hold this thought for a second. I'm just going to look around because this is lovely. Yeah, Talmathedras. So that's, what's that in the distance? What am I looking at? I'm looking at, hang on, what's over there? I'm pointing towards, you've got to be kidding me. That's still Osdunhoth that I'm seeing in the distance? Man, Osdunhoth is brooding over the entirety of Dunland. That's unbelievable. That's never Osdunhoth I'm still looking at, but I think it is. I think it genuinely is. That's incredible. Something off in the Bone Vales? Wow. Incredible. Anyway, where's Methedras itself? That's Methedras, right? Yes. Now, Methedras is cool. Of course, it's one of the only named mountains in the Misty Mountains outside the Moria bunches of them, right? And it's famous because, where are we? We are down here, right? We're down here in Dunland, near the Gap of Rohan. Methedras is famous as being the southernmost mountain in the Misty Mountains. So, it's because we're nearing the mount of the Gap of Rohan. So, Methedras is important. Okay. Well, this place is defensible, built on a steep hill. We got some wooden palisades, lots of towers. You guys like the towers, but I guess with a view like this, I mean, you wouldn't think you would need really tall towers up on that hill just for lookouts, as you can just kind of stand here and look out. But, it's cool. Ooh, look at that. That looks like a Gondorian structure. Yes, there's a Gondorian ruin in the heart of their village. Wow, so they built their village around a Gondorian ruin. That's so interesting. I can't wait to go up there and look at that ruin. see what we can see here. So those original, because I mean, it makes sense that they would build, the Gondorians would build an outpost here. I say it makes sense, but actually it doesn't make all that much sense, because again, the Gondorians didn't live here, and looking again at Dunland as a whole, this is a dead end up here, right? I mean, a beautiful place to live, right? But it's like a good place to live, but not a good place to visit, right? I mean, if you're Gondor and you're interested in building the road up to Arnor, right, which we know is what they were interested in. So this road up here from the Troll Shaws up here down through Trumdrang, this is the main road that we know. We followed it down. And of course you got the Bone Vales. Okay, that's not the main road. Really, the Bone Vales road was the main road, right? The main paved road, because this is the one that comes from the Mornshaws. Never mind what I said before. The one through the from the Witch Bluffs and down through the Bone Vales. This is the main road, which then passes through Galtrev. And I kind of lost track of it. I don't really know how it went down to the Gap of Rohan from there. That is the old Gondorian road. But we saw them probably down past here as we had this big tower looking over things, and I see what looks like another little Gondorian structure with the wings on its head down there by the pass, so I assume that one is probably where we see the road go. So the road probably went down here, wound down through here, and then came down over here towards the Gap of Rohan, probably. Okay. But you see my point, right? My point is, if you're Gondor and you're interested in protecting the road through Dunland, you're not living here. They didn't annex Dunland. Why would you build a structure over here by Tal Methedras? I mean, this is the middle of nowhere. Again, lovely spot, right? I mean, if you're around here saying like, where can I find a nice retirement home, right? I would like to, build a quiet little estate, on a nice hillside overlooking a mountain lake. I mean, goodness, this looks like just the place. But if you're Gondor, whose primary interest in this region is simply protecting the road that you have through to Arnor, this seems like a peculiar place to build a fortress, I have to say. So I'm puzzled, and the more eager to get into the ruin. But let me not be rude and keep Lothrandir, Cyrodion, and Halbered waiting here, not to mention just run around behind Leolin's back, our putative allies. So let us... I'm not supposed to talk to you. I'm supposed to talk to Halbered. Excuse me, behind a tree. Okay. Go, Halbered. No. Go, Halbered. Yeah. Talk. There we go. Okay. Remain alert, but try not to offend them. This is their land, and passage south will be easier if we can count the Falcon clan among our allies. If half the stories they tell in Llanuk about Llw Brenin are true, we do not need him as an enemy. Okay, so you've heard that they're fearsome enemies, and we should try not to offend them. Fine. I will carry on not offending them. Okay, Llw Brenin is awaiting our arrival. Okay. How about I dismount, since everyone else is on foot? Okay, hang on. All right, I'm staying alert. I'm lagging behind now, but I'm staying alert. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you. Glad to be in Tal Morva. Is this the loot? No. Hey, thank you. You're Meyer. Okay, the daughter of the Brennan. All right. Okay, good to meet you. Daughter of the Brennan. That was very... Uh-oh. Did somebody hit Cyrod in the head with a stone? That was super rude. Who just beamed Cyrodian? Did somebody just concussed poor Cyrodian? That's terrible. Oh, you're fine. Get up then. You're embarrassing us. Okay. All right. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, they're throwing rocks at us. That's a bad sign. I'm going to just go ahead and say that's a bad sign. They will pay for throwing the stone. It's okay. We are guests. Well, that's good. I didn't know that, actually, so it's good to hear that you have officially that we've officially been accepted as guests. It's an affront to your father. Oh boy, everybody is affronted by the thrower of that stone. Okay, all right. Wow, capital punishment for stone throwing. It's tough but fair. Okay, off we go. As a hobbit, I should really take notice as stone throwing, Remind me not to use, what's that? skill? Stoop for a stone or something? Okay. All right. Penrod, huh? Wow. Going with the... Hang on. Going with the spiky wrist guard. It's kind of daring. Okay, and that's a nice kilt. I like the furry kilt, furry boots, furry arm guards, bare chest look, right? It says, I am keeping the essentials warm, and yet I am extremely tough and manly. And I have orange skin, but I'm not judging. And the red is a tattoo. It's not blood, so you're not wounded. You're red on purpose. But the beard, that sort of flaring axe blade beard you have there is really something, Penrod. I like it. I like it. Do you have a ponytail too? No, you're bald. That's fine. Bald is excellent. I just think it makes your beard, you know, that much more impressive. Nice torque on your upper arm. Oh, I thought you were wearing like Birkenstocks there for a second, but I see they are wrapped booties. Boots, not booties. That would be insulting. Okay. Good. Excellent, Penrod. Okay. It's the hope of Lou Brennan that you share our desire for peace. Hey, peace lovers, that's what we do. Can there be friendship? Yeah. Hey, we're in favor of friendship. We are pro-friendship, aren't we, Halberd? Pro-friendship? Okay. Oh, we're running. Hang on, we're running. Oh, here he is. Men of the North. We've spoken with Glyn Brennan of Llanwg. Yeah, we did. Okay, so Anirin was sent by you, huh? Okay, oops, yeah. Anirin fulfilled his duty and Gwyn Brennan's resolve was strengthened. I am Halberd, this is Gryfflet. Yeah, here we are. And peacefully. We seek the fast road south, but it must pass by Isengard. Right. That road is not safe for enemies of the wizard. He is not fond of the Falcon clan or our friends. Okay. It seems your feelings are not shared by all your people. Oh, you mean the rock thrower? You're really gonna bring that up, Halberd? Uh-oh. Meyer found him. He threw a stone at your guests. Oh, cast out the Devodiad, huh? Oh, yeah, it's not your decision to make. Lou Brennan is displeased with you. Uh-oh. Fetch the axe. Oh, dear. This is gonna get ugly. Halberd will accept this man's life in satisfaction of my debt to you. Alright, how are you gonna play this, Halberd? Alright, Cyrodion doesn't want him slain. I understand. Okay, your people do not wish to spill blood at our meeting. We both have enemies enough. You have him locked up in your dungeon. Okay. Alright, I guess that's the best we can hope for. Pants him, says Boomful. Hard when he's not wearing pants. Okay, alright, put him in the dungeon, and Lou Brennan, in the meanwhile, I'm just going to check out your gear, if that's okay. Ooh, going with a multiple spike gauntlet, huh? Okay, is that... Are you bare-chested? You are bare-chested. That is your pudgy bare chest underneath that, right? Okay. Alright, see, that's like I'm wearing a scarf, but also bare-chested, right? With sporting some pretty impressive scars there, right? I was with, like, this is where I had my left kidney removed, but I've gotten better, and I'm still waiting for a donor. That's good. That's good. His skirt of metal plates, notice how much, or how little, rather, you know, of steel like this we have seen on others, but lots of steel both on his boots and on his skirt there. No spikes sticking out the... Well, just a little spike, a little horn on the shoulder, right? But again, set in metal so as to make it impressive. Not those like big skins with the spiky things sticking out that those Dunlendings up in the north and Enedyth had all the time. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, that's your banner. I totally thought this was on his back there for a second. That's your banner? Falcon clan? Is that a falcon? It looks like a starfish. No. A spider. No. An amoeba. No. What the heck is that? Okay, Lou Brennan, I don't mean to be critical, but your banner is seriously lame or seriously abstract. I'm just not getting it. Is that meant to represent a falcon in some obscure way? The talons of a falcon? Really? The talons of a falcon. Okay. I mean, I guess I kind of see it, right? That this bit is the abstract suggestion of a leg. Okay. Okay. I mean, again, I see it. But I can't pretend I don't think it's silly. It's not working for me. Not to mention that it's a tattered mess. Don't tell me that's supposed to be too. Is the tattered, raggedy shape of these banners meant to be symbolic? Don't see that either. Okay, Lou Brennan. All right, I'll talk to you now. Just checking out your gear, your banner. I like how his chest boss here and his belt buckle look like they're talking to each other, right? Sort of symmetrical models of the Millennium Falcon, so that's good. Okay. You're sorry that my welcome to Morva was marred. Right. Oh, by the rock throwing dude. Right. Okay. Saruman will never command the loyalty of the Falcon clan, and the more he tries, the stronger my resolve will grow. I had thought my people stood with me in this, but it seems some are unwilling to respect my wishes. Okay, so the wizard sent an emissary to buy our loyalties with gold and silver, and you have him locked in the dungeon. Okay. He's going to send another, the wizard, presumably, not the emissary. But this one may have an army at his back. We can help you, but first we need to prepare our own defenses. Okay. Tell me your proposal, Lou Brennan. Okay, we may disagree. The gulf between us may be great. Maybe. We've been getting along with many of the Dunlendings, but on this we agree. The wizard Saruman cares not for us. Agreed. He cares not for Dunland. True. He looks down his nose. Yes. He seeks to... What does he seek to do to you? To use you. Absolutely. Distant Northers have not crossed his thoughts before. You know, I bet hobbits have crossed his thought, in fact, but that's okay. Help you get ready for war, and you'll bring Saruman down to our level. Okay. All right. Help you ready for battle, and you'll remind him that the Falcon still has its talons. That is, or at least it would if they hadn't been put on those ugly banners. We will help them make preparations. Okay, right? Our aims do not perfectly line up with those of the people of Dunland. That's very diplomatic there, Halberd. Let Saruman be distracted by the Falcon clan while we make our way through the Gap of Rohan unobserved. All right. Tell us what we can do. All right, what can we do, Lou Brennan? Penrod will tell you what needs to be done. Okay. Excellent. Oops. And we are out of time, so it looks like next week we will have to return to Tur Morva and run errands for Penrod. That sounds good. So I think we'll have to stop here. You need me to design a new banner for the Falcon clan? No, the banner is a little lame. It is. But see, I'm not saying I dislike it. I mean, under the circumstances, I think I think it works. I think it's uncool, but I think it's good that it's uncool, right? And what's more, if you think about it, right, that the banner of the Falcon clan should be merely the disembodied, grasping talons of the falcon seems appropriate, right? That seems to fit. Spoilers and everything, but I think that actually works. So again, I don't like that banner. I think the banner is ugly. I think it's raggedy. I think that the talons are not well contrived and not clearly demonstrated, so the thing looks like an amoeba. So I dislike its concept. I dislike its execution, but I think it suits the Falcon clan. I think that it should give us some warning, shouldn't it? I mean, no, their banner is more raggedy than an orc banner. I mean, any people that let their banner get more raggedy than an orc banner, there's got to be if there's not a really good reason, right? Like my town was just recently sacked, for instance, then you should be concerned, right? You should be worried. So, yeah. So I'm just going to hang out here and watch the Rangers work until next time. I think that's what we'll do. All right. This is ugly and it suits you. It's a sick burn, Karita. I get it. Well, look, I'm sorry. I retain no long-term love for the Falcon clan. What can I say? All right. I better run so I can go get my kid from school, but thanks everybody for joining me again. So good to see you guys again. I'll keep the rest of these lore questions and we'll try to get back to some of these next time while we engage in thrilling errands about the town of Tur Morva. I'm sure we'll have some time for lore questions in the midst of all that. So thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you guys around next week. Oh, by the way, fried chicken run. The chicken run to Mordor, right, is totally going to happen. I'm still finalizing plans, but I'm looking at next month, right? So we hope that will be able to happen. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. See you guys next week. Bye. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.